Hello everyone, and welcome to our weekly session of Let's Play Hattrick. I have a couple of news today that I would like to share with you guys, some of them better, some of them worse. We'll see how you guys will enjoy it. So, overall, we are doing fine. We played a couple of matches this week, which kind of surprised me. I wasn't surprised that we won against Mugvinov. It was kind of a weird match though, because up until some really late moment, well, let me say this way. We started and they did the counter-attacking strategy. I thought, well, that could actually work. And after 16 minutes, their defensive line created a counter-attack, which nearly made them score, which really freaked me out. Then, out of the blue, we scored 3 goals, one here, and one here. And then nothing happened for the rest of the match. So I was like kind of confused about what the hell is happening. Because after we broke them, I thought that we might, much better score. We would have a much greater chance of scoring than we had. But we didn't, so yeah. Regarding the rating, it was kind of fun because we had a complete superiority in defense and midfield. In the attack, we sucked really because they had a lineup of 5-5, I think. Yeah, 5-5. So that's kind of a weird one. I never understood this one that much, but I guess this one is great for passing, for example. When you're training defensive passing, this is the best thing you can do. So that's probably what he's doing right now. Can't figure out any other reason why he would play in this. He could maybe train. I think he's training playmaking though, thinking about it. But still, this is a pretty weak lineup. Anyway, this definitely put us into the first place in the table, and everyone else is behind us now. It's good because in the next few weeks we're gonna play with bots. We are playing with Easy Podvalmas, then we're playing with Zvinci, then Zvinci again, and then we're playing against Easy Podvalmas again. So yeah, and then there's Mugvinov. So this should be basically the free pass that we are getting for the next few weeks, where we have to score the absolute maximum of goals that we can get. I'm going to try making that a reality. Hopefully that's going to work, because as my ex-mentor made me understand, we are quite behind for the promotion, for the direct one. This way we would be promoted no matter what. Otherwise we would have to play a match with one of the teams that are going to get demoted, which might not work in our favor. We will see. So we need 35 goals now. We have what, 25. So we need 10 more. If we score, say, 9 to 8 goals every match, we're golden. If it doesn't work that way, we will have to find some other way how to do it and prepare for the upcoming match, which we could win. Arguably we could win it, but still this would be much easier way for us to do it. So I hope this is how it's gonna work. Second thing that happened is that we actually won the cup match against FK Rakovník. I was kind of surprised. I at all haven't expected that to happen, and I think they didn't either, because their team was way better, I think. No, actually it wasn't. Yeah, we were better. But still, I was expecting, to have a bit of a different result. The real probabilities were 50-50, and we had much better defense than they did. So I guess that's why we won, but still, it was kind of surprising to see. Anyway, that means that even next week we're playing against FC Butany Drnovice. We will play on our stadium. And again, the game tells me basically that we might have a chance here. Because if I use the lineup from last week that we played against FK Rakovník. When we predict the ratings against them, actually no, I think, yeah, well, it tells me that we don't have a chance. I guess that what it told me was that if we used the team that we played with White, this one, against FK Muglinov, if we use the A team, then we would win. Right? Yeah, then we would win, most likely. But I don't want to jeopardize my training session for this, so we're going to ignore it and just have a good match and enjoy it. You know, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, that's as far as matches go. I'm happy though because we gained some 1.8 million for this match, and this one I believe is also at our stadium. Yeah, so we're gonna get even more for that. So extra money, always good. As well with Easy Podvalm as we're playing on their turf. But you know, still, because we have a pretty good financial situation here. We're at almost 100, well, we're over at 170 million. There will be a financial update next week, so this is good. This is good. We're still raking in a lot of money. That makes me greatly. It makes me feel the warmth of the money. I could just have the money and enjoy it. Anyway, what I meant is that the total expenses are on a slightly higher than the total revenue. So even next week we're gonna be fine. You know, the income from the cup match will be enough to cover our expenses, so we will still get extra money. So that's good. As far as that goes, it's all good. It's actually so good that I'm thinking about enlarging my stadium a bit, and just buy a couple of seats. But you know, it might be fine to do so. I thought about something like, I don't know, bleachers, 1,500, 1,000, 750, oh, 250, something like this. It doesn't cost much, and my stadium was sold out for a couple of times this season, so this might be a good investment in the long run. But we'll see. No need to do that at this point anyway. Fans are dancing in the streets. I was hoping that they would be sending me love poems by now, but they don't, so fuck them. I can write my own poems. But we have been steadily gaining a huge number of fans every week. So that's good because it directly increases the support of our sponsors, who are also very happy, and also the amount of people that are coming to the match. So yeah, that makes me happy. Now, as far as training goes, we have a couple of good results this week. Julian Lobebauer is now at magnificent playmaking. Karol Bartowiak is now at formidable playmaking. And Filip Červanec is now at solid playmaking. So a huge boost to the B team, 2 players leveled, and also a boost to the A team, because Julian Lobebauer, who is unfortunately currently hurt, but he should be able to play next week, he also leveled up. So our playmaking is even better now. So as far as that goes, I'm happy. Now, I closed off a wrong thingy. I wanted to show you something afterwards, but never mind. I'll show you anyway. Now, that's the main senior team, as they call it. Now the youth team made me really sad this week. We get a good new player, or well, a good new player. Well, where is he? Wait. Was this him? I'm not entirely sure. We scouted a player. Svatopluk Kuchera. Oh yeah, so it's him. It's him. With a very good playmaking. It would be passable by the end of his his career in the youth team. So that's the good news. He might, have a good winger and passing and scoring skill. We'll see. The bad news, though, is that every single player that was revealed this week sucks. We had Daniel Matsura, who became quick, which is good. However, where is that awful dude? Yeah, Yaroslav Isov. I have absolutely no idea what to do with this guy. He has disastrous scoring. He has poor keeper, wretched playmaking. So this guy is really ripe to get fired. I'm just sad about that. And other things that we learned about, I think it was with Maciej Matuszek, again, this is really awful. So some of these players will have to go very soon because they're just rotten apples. I don't know what else to say about it. Can I promote you guys? Nope and nope. Okay, in 14 days and in 7 days next week. So we'll see about that. But yeah, otherwise no good news. Nobody really that would make me happy. Alexander Krzysztof again is the only guy who I'm looking forward to. Martin Paulus too. And Joseph Villarao doesn't seem all that bad either. He has inadequate defending, inadequate winger. Boris Tatur might be good as well, but it's just not going all that well at this point. So yeah, that's the youth team. Now a thing I'm thinking about that's really important and that I wanted to speak about is, that I have a B team, which is consisting of these players. It's Filip Czerwaniec, Daniel Borges, and Karol Bartowiak. These guys are actually really good. Filip Czerwaniec is a future star of our team. He has excellent defending, excellent winger skill, and he is generically a really good player. Karol Bartowiak is also generally a great player. He has formidable defending, formidable playmaking, and a great winger skill. And then we have David Borges, who has shitty passing, shitty winger, well, it's not shitty, it's passable, he's not all that bad. He has brilliant playmaking. He's 20 years now. And I don't know what to do with him. I was thinking about, because this is the future generation of our A team. Once we manage to get these guys higher up, they will be so good and they will make our A team just shine. So that's why I love these guys. But David Borges is just, we bought him for, 80,000. So, we can sell him now. We could sell him, and we could sell him for a decent amount of cash. Around 20 million is what is realistic. I would put him there for around 15 million and let the market decide his fate. So that's what I'm thinking about. But who will we get as a third guy into the future A team? Well, the question has been answered recently. I found this player, Jean Martinez. He has solid defending, solid winger, excellent passing, and solid scoring. His only weakness is inadequate playmaking, but that's what we train here. He's only 18 years and 41 days, and if he had the time, he's also quick, by the way, if he had the time, during few seasons, he could become an incredible player. And together with Filip Czerwaniec and Karol Bartowiak, they would make inner midfield that would everyone find hard to penetrate. However, this guy is so good, but costs 100 million Czech crowns. So that's a problem. Another thing that's really making me question this is the fact that he's a controversial person. He's fiery and dishonest. So bringing him into team means a lot of yellow cards and, generally, I think that he's great, but Jesus Christ, the price and these things, he has disastrous experience, but a solid leadership. So even if we kept him throughout his career till he gets 30, then turn him into a coach, he would work. You know, but I still don't know. I don't know if we can find anyone at this range, you know, who is not him. Actually, I had broken my Foxtrick is broken for some reason, so I can't even see anything there. But yeah, there's only one result, and that's him. I only found one player that would be as good. And even if we turn it down to 17, there's actually 2 of them now. I'll check it out. I have to do it in the anonymous regime where the Foxtrick is turned off. I don't know what's up with that. I might have to reinstall it. But yeah, that's what have been bothering me. You know, this is what I've been thinking about. I would sell David Borges without the blink of an eye. He's good, but he's never been that good, and we bought him for 80,000. So you know, whatever we make on him is just a clear profit for us. But yeah, that's the question. Do I want to sell him, or do I want to keep him? Or do I want to buy this guy who is great in every single way, but would probably take down, oh, he's not nasty, but Fury, you know, that's a problem, and dishonest, that's also a problem. So, oh, he's at least not infamous, but everything about this guy, his skills, is just great. You know, he would be awesome, but I'm afraid that the price and everything is just too high. I'm gonna watch him for a while. I have still 3 hours and 4 minutes to decide, and then I'll see what we do, because I'm really not sure yet. Kieran, what are you guys? Oh, they're from Slovakia. And they're good. They're in second team. Well, the potential is really high. I would just train the playmaking anyway, and just get it to as high as possible. He could get to 15 before he's 22, and at that moment he would be great. But you know, I'm still torn on this a bit. Well, we'll see. Anyway, no need to speak about it at length now. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you guys is that I got an ad from one of my subscribers that is selling goalies. So if someone of you is looking for a cheap, mediocre goalie, you can get him. Kent Österling, passable keeper, passable set pieces. I actually use a goalie like this. So for me, it's not a really an upgrade. I'm just using a guy like this. He's fairly young, so he could be good, and he's tranquil. He's dishonest and a controversial person, but he's tranquil, so that's really important. He also sent me another result, which I'm going to show you in about a second.